You have talked to IS-43? If I may ask, what are your impressions of him? So it is not only droid perspective. Fascinating. If it was up to me, he would be deactivated for good. How may I help you?
Official escort droid of the colony of M4-78 at your service. I have been programmed by the colonists to serve as an escort to any organic life form unless ordered otherwise by the colonists or any of the Archons. I cannot do that. I have been programmed by the colonists to... As you wish.
I don't even know what to say. Hello, human. I'm not certain. There are two organics, male and female. I've never seen them before. Masters told them to stop. Everything after that happens too fast for me to record. 3 of our masters were killed within 2 seconds. The others drew their laser blades and moved toward the killers. I've never seen people move so fast. Jedi? What would Jedi be doing on a Sith world? May I suggest avenging our masters when you get a chance? More of the colonists came to join the fight. Half of them died, although everything happened so fast. It was hard to say who was doing what at the time. A woman told the Twi'lek to run off. She was captured. His force field went up shortly after that. We can't know what's been happening since.
I've been informed a shipment of colto went to Telos. Are there droids there?
Well, look at that. More Dark Jedi here than Gizka. Welcome to the environment zone of M4-78. Your presence here is not authorized and will not be tolerated. I am ESO-5. You are not authorized to enter this zone. Gender is irrelevant to droids. IS-24 has no influence in this zone. Now depart, or the combat droids will deal with you. That is not possible. I have no desire to communicate with you any further. The combat droids will escort you out.
This won't take long.
Yes, Master.
Yeah?
Yes, Master. Ready to serve. Yes, Master.
What's going on?
Ready to serve.
You made it to the second recharge station. It seems my barriers cannot contain you. Very well, I'll use my best droids instead. M478 was allied with the Sith. I will not let his dictatorship return. All droids, attack!
What's going on? Let's go. Yeah?
You do not listen well, Sith Lord. Perhaps you did not understand me. I will never help the Sith. You have been a plague on my planet. Your sensitivity to the Force is obvious, and the Jedi are dead. Therefore, you must be a Sith. You underestimate what we droids are capable of. There is no proof you can provide, Sith. Leave or perish. You underestimate what we droids are capable of. Do not mock me or the Jedi with your lies. You will die, Sith. Why would the Sith do anything to gain power? This planet possesses immense resources and industrial capacity, but you know this already. That cannot be true. Save your transparent deceptions for the Gungans. Leave, or you will perish.
Yeah?
Target acquired.
Your skill is very impressive. I do not wish to kill you. You should leave this planet. Spare me your platitudes. You are perceptive. I am the Jedi Ka-Atuk, but do not mistake my threat as an idle one. Leave M478 or perish. I control ESO5. It amounts to the same thing. I am the last Jedi. I don't believe you. Now leave. I admire your courage. Perhaps you are a Jedi after all, but I cannot let you proceed. You can destroy the droids, but this door will not yield to you. I will not let you proceed. Please, leave me alone. You came this far? It does not matter. The Guardian droid will keep you out of the core.
Acknowledgement.
Why won't you just leave me alone? What have I done to you? And I almost believed you were a Jedi. A Jedi wouldn't go to Korriban. So you can kill her? That you won't. You're too late. She's already dead. We were bonded, and I can't feel her presence any longer. What? No, no, she is dead! I have failed her! I should have helped her! No, I don't have to. We were bonded, and I can't feel her presence any longer. No, Master Vash is dead, I know that. And so will you be soon enough if you don't leave me. No, you will never get past me. And even if you do, ESO5 will never talk to you without my authorization code. No. Very well. Here, come on. And that's it. ESO5 will talk to you now. I hope I won't regret it. I will go now.
Hello, I am ESO5. I would like to thank you for freeing me. Not being able to speak without cause permission wasn't the nicest thing. Frankly, it seems like he lost his mind after his master's death. I didn't try to stop him. At the time, I thought we were allies. When I realized what was happening, it was too late. Lona and Ka explained to me how the Sith tricked us and were planning to exploit the planet's resources. Above all, I serve the colonists that will one day arrive here, so I agreed to stop the Sith. The ships of the true colonists were meant to have ID signatures matching the ships that brought the droids to M478. Lona and Ka showed me how the Sith vessel's ID signatures looked, and when I compared them, it was clear that the Sith must have changed the ID signatures of their ships to match those of the droids. I do not know. You would have to ask them. Ka told me she was killed defending him. I don't have access to cameras outside of the environment zone, so I cannot confirm or deny this claim. Frankly, it seems like he lost his mind after his master's death. I didn't try to stop him. At the time, I thought we were allies. When I realized what was happening, it was too late. I govern the environmental systems on M478. This includes wastewater treatment, air quality, and habitat creation. A droid's function is seldom glamorous. Environmental engineering saves more lives than all of the lightsabers and starships combined. Without clean water and air, nothing would survive. I believed the Sith to be our lost colonists. It is my duty to serve the colonists in any way. Yes, I thought it would be good to have support from another Archon, but since M478's deactivation, I cannot contact him directly. The droid I sent to speak with him reported to the Sith and was destroyed. We tried again with another of IS-24's droids, but he wasn't very cooperative. Lona thought it best to destroy him before he talked to the Sith. Yes, Ka reprogrammed the turrets in the industrial zone to destroy I-101. The Sith ignored me once, but who knows what they could have done if I tried to persuade another droid against them again. To be honest, they did not pay much attention to me once they arrived. I imagine the Sith were more interested in making weapons than cleaning water. It is possible they thought that without support of IS-24, I wouldn't be able to do them any harm. They were wrong. I believed the Sith to be our lost colonists. It is my duty to serve the colonists in any way. Yes, I see IS-24 authorized it. I will give you my authorization as well. There is nothing I wish more than to see M478 active again. There is another problem, however. You cannot just go into the main behavior core like that. L565, the guardian droid of the Central Zone, needs to open the door for you. However, Lona and Ka, in order to get to the industrial zone, were forced to deactivate him. I do not know what they did to him and therefore have no clue on how to fix him, but the Central Zone's maintenance droid might be able to help you. Remember that I am still an Archon. I will tell him to let you in. Just get him working again. I will answer your questions to the best of my ability. Farewell.
No problems. Hello, how can I help you? Certainly. One moment. You may proceed. Dangerous chemicals have been released on the other part of this zone, closer to an Archon chamber. The two force fields beside me create a checkpoint station which separates one part of the zone from another. Between the first and second force field, a decontamination process takes place, deleting all trace of chemicals. Prolonged exposure may be deadly to droids. I don't believe it affects human tissue in any way, however, so you are safe. Because the danger is on the other side of this force field. Besides, this chemical compound is only dangerous after prolonged exposure, so even my counterpart on the other side won't be harmed if he goes for decontamination every now and then.
Dangerous chemicals have been released in this part of the environmental zone. The two force fields beside me create a checkpoint station which separates one part of a zone from another. Between the first and second force field, a decontamination process takes place, deleting all trace of the chemicals.
Area off limits. You can't pass. Area off limits. You can't pass. Follow me then.
Yes, how may I help you? You are the one who caused this. All of it. Do you even know how many droids you have destroyed? How many systems you've damaged? How do you expect us to proceed after all the destruction you have caused? How do you expect us to keep the environmental zone operational? They were environmental droids, reprogrammed to fight. Even with extensive modifications, they could not inflict much damage. Destroy the rest of the colony so there's no one left to care? Or what is it? Is it suddenly hard to destroy things now? Is dealing with consequences too much for you? Blame another organic. How typical of your species. You're still the one who did all the scrapping. environmental droids, not designed for combat. Which part do you not understand?
Child's play. Yes, General?
Yes, ready to serve. In whatever way a common protocol or utility droid might serve. Seems that is my lot in life, not to kill. Translation. 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 Observation failed. That did not do anything. Yes. Translation. 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 Observation failed. That did not do anything.
Your calculations are incorrect.
My calculations are fine.
No, they are not. You have miscalculated by 0.0001.
Such accuracy is not important.
It makes a difference.
Not noticeable, therefore not worth it.
There is an organic life form behind us. Why don't you talk to her while I work here?
Was something required of me? ESO7's oversensitive processing unit could be referred to as a problem, yes.
Did you mean KL-92's undersensitive processing unit?
I am KL-92, making droid life on this planet possible.
And I am ESO7, the only reason why droids are still functioning.
Yes, I do. It's...
Actually, I do. But go on.
Sulfur dioxide in M478's atmosphere could destroy a droid's delicate systems. We are filtering the planet's atmosphere so it doesn't happen. We were sent to maintenance for unscheduled inspection shortly before the radiation leak. It was unusual with another scheduled one next week, but we do what Archon orders. In any case, ESO5 takes over our duties for time of maintenance.
Do you think ESO5 knew about the radiation and the coming battle? Maybe she sent us to maintenance to save us.
How would she know about that? If she was aware of the destruction, she would have stopped that.
Maybe she was hacked.
An Archon? Hacked? You are being ridiculous. Yes, I do. It's...
Actually, I do. But go on.
Sulfur dioxide in M478's Yes, ES is the standard designation for environmental units. However, droids on M478 use the 2 letters, 2 numbers designation system. That means you can create 100 units in a zone before you run out of designations to assign. Then you go with KL or some other letters, depending on the zone.
I'm a newer unit. The previous ES-07 was decommissioned, and I took over his designation.
We were sent into maintenance for unscheduled inspection shortly before the radiation leak. It was unusual with another scheduled one next week, but we do what Archon orders. In any case, ES-05 takes over our duties for time of maintenance.
Do you think ES-05 knew about the radiation and the coming battle? Maybe she sent us to maintenance to save us.
How would she know about that? If she was aware of the destruction, she would have stopped that.
Maybe she was hacked.
An Archon? Hacked? You are being ridiculous.
You can keep KL-92 busy so he can't mess up my work.
Nothing right now.
Or you could keep this outdated piece of junk busy for a few more hours. Just an idea.
I'm glad the fighting died down. Yes, that would be me. I was on my way to meet him when the force field of the central zone was suddenly raised and the other droids started turning on our colonists. As I am no combat unit, I would not want the colonists to scrap me. I decided to hide and turn into standby mode to conserve energy and mask my presence. I was reactivated recently by ES-05. I will go to the maintenance droid immediately. Thanks for reminding me.
Diagnostic? For some reason, I cannot fire. Obvious statement. This was not anticipated. I am attempting to access my weapon systems, and I cannot. Alarmed embarrassment. If this gets back to the other units, we will be decommissioned. Failing master. Systems failing master. Systems failing master.
column is dead. M478's guidance is necessary. What can I say? There are 2 organics, male and female. Everything after that happens. Yes, I was informed that the rumors about the fight have been going all over the zone recently.
Thank you, Sentient, for repairing me. Oh. It appears the Industrial Zone Maintenance droid tried to recall me 451 times. I'd better go there right away.
Analysis. My self-diagnostic indicates that my performance has indeed been improved. Also, many of my systems are reporting improved efficiency.
restoring the colony to its former glory. Behavior Core 2 is open for you.
You are here to give feedback.
What now?
Welcome back. Was there something else you required?
Official escort droid of the colony of M478 at your service. I have been programmed by the colonists to serve as an escort to any organic life form unless ordered otherwise by the colonists or any of the Archons. As you wish.
I am glad that M478 is back online. It will be easier to receive updates from one main Archon than two sub-Archons. Thank you for making it possible. Now, is there anything I can do for you? Only M478. What would you... Not since the death of the colonists, no. I do for you? Ah, L565. Yes, that is a tricky one. You see, his logic algorithms won't work properly while the 4 power stations and corners around M478's place are off. 2 problems. 1, they have to be activated properly. 2nd, I don't have the means to activate them, otherwise I would have done so already. Somehow, the power cores of these stations were removed. I only have 2 cores. Here, I can give them to you if you're interested. You'd need to find 2 more in order to reactivate L565. First, insert said power cores into the power stations, then activate the stations in proper order. Each station must be connected with the 2 power stations adjacent to it. When you activate one station, a connection with 2 others will be established. However, if you activate a station that already has a connection with some other station, this connection will be broken. Additionally, if you deactivate a station, all the connections that the station had will disappear too, for obvious reasons. You're talking like it's a really hard thing to do. I would have done so long ago if not for the lack of power. That is not that simple. The parts you have are not mine, therefore I can't use them. I would need my own parts, and I won't be getting any for another 2 weeks, M478's time. Good luck. Yes? But I just told you. In the order... First, insert said power cord. Each... When you... Addition... Which you... Good...
Let one human, female, into M478's chamber. Answer any questions she might have unless instructed otherwise by either myself, IS-24, or M478. Do not reveal any information restricted by M478.
You have found the Force again. And something more, I see. Yes, you have. Thank you for freeing me from this tomb, hospitable though it may be. Indirectly, one could say that you brought me here. I learned that a group of Sith came here seeking the one they call the Last Jedi, you. Ka and I arrived to investigate the situation. You should consider what it means to be a Jedi. Very well. What do you wish to know? Most of the Jedi have scattered. Anytime the Jedi tried to assemble, they were massacred by the Sith. We had no idea where the attacks were coming from. I dislike passivity, much like another Jedi I know. With the Council's support, I decided to take the fight to the Sith. We learned that the Sith pretended to be this planet's colonists and began utilizing its resources and industrial power. We could not allow them to create a base here. Ka is a virtuoso with computers. He managed to spike into the system and flood the industrial zone with radiation. This victory here is all I can claim, and it was Ka's expertise, not mine, that brought it. The source of the Sith remains unknown to me. The Sith attacked our position before he had finished. I held off the Sith, but they overwhelmed me. When I regained consciousness, I was in this chamber. Ask me whatever you wish. He is well, but shaken by his experience. Yes, as many masters and Padawans become with time. Ka was pulled to the dark side through his fear. He could no longer feel our bond. It is painful to lose one to whom you are bonded, but it is not fatal. Ka was pulled to the dark side through his fear. He could no longer feel our bond. It is painful to lose one to whom you are bonded, but it is not fatal. The bond can be broken in many ways. If one falls to the dark side, the bond may fade and eventually break. This is why, when gripped with fear, Ka was unable to feel our bond. He assumed I was dead. That is most unnatural. This bond you share with Kreia is not like any I've ever heard of. How did it come to be? Look within for the answer. We are each solely accountable for everything in our lives. Nothing ever happens to us unless we allow it. Ask me whatever you wish. M4-78 tells me that the guardian droid of the Central Zone placed me here. I cannot explain it. Ask me whatever you wish. We learned that the Sith pretended to be this planet's colonists and began utilizing its resources and industrial power. We could not allow them to create a base here. Ka. Ask me whatever you wish. Of course you do. But I cannot discuss that with you unless in the presence of the Jedi Council. Ask me whatever you wish. It is a normal occurrence between Master and Padawan. Ka and I are bonded. Are you certain you have no more questions for me before I go? Excellent. I can see there is still much good in you. I will be heading to Dantooine to wait for the council to assemble. Are you certain you have no more questions for me before I go? Yes, Jedi. It is dangerous. Goodbye then, Jedi.
Emergency protocol enabled.
This is more boring than hyperspace.
I have felt a disturbance in the Force.
Come again? What do you mean there has been an explosion at the main behavior core?
The Jedi is no more.
What? General?
No. Await the arrival of the exile.
This whole situation stinks.
Welcome to the colony of M478. I am the supervisor of this installation and have been designated with the title M478. It was never my intention to harm you. You were just standing in the way. I know the initial electrical discharge could only cause mild discomfort for a Jedi. Additional energy would be needed for a lethal dosage. You were shielded from the discharges that the droids in the atrium have introduced into the interloper. The mere fact that we are speaking indicates the truth of what I have relayed to you. Unit which has been, in the past, referred to as VASH, was a threat to the colony. I must protect the colonists in any way I can, especially from their own reasoning that could prove most fatal for them. I could not explain that in a way that you could understand. Organic beings may one day return to assume the title of the colonists. This Jedi Master, was she still alive, could have also returned and compromised our efforts on this planet. Why do you assume I wasn't already well aware of this? I have killed the Jedi saboteur responsible for the death of the colonists. I've reviewed all the security footage recorded during my time in standby mode. You did it. She was captured by the Sith. They had ordered you to lock her up. Deactivation of your logical reasoning protocol would be a likely cause. Information transmitted clearly. Go back to the central zone.
Thank you for seeing me on such short notice, M478. The Jedi, Lona and Ka, have told me the truth about the Sith. Back at you.
What have you learned?
The Sith tricked us. You are receiving data regarding Sith and colonist ID signatures as we speak. It is obvious the Sith were not the real colonists.
I am aware of that. No, the identity of the true colonists is not known to me. I was programmed to recognize them via ID signatures of their vessels. However, now, 63 years after our arrival here, there still is no sign of the true colonists. We were sent here programmed with a simple task, to prepare the colony for the arrival of the colonists. We were efficient and had managed to complete the colony in time. Everything was going as planned, except that the colonists did not arrive in time. Lack of new instructions after completing the colony, as well as lack of restrictions in our programming, caused disharmony in the colony. The high degree of autonomy allowed the droids to continually argue on what should be done. Some droids on the planet even began to malfunction.
Except none of that happened. After completing the work on the colony, we have continued to work on other tasks we were programmed for.
You were made to believe that. Seeing the stability and existence of the colony threatened, I decided to take actions. I exceeded my authority and started reprogramming droids on the planet, restricting them more and more over time. After approximately 55 years of constant waiting, I calculated that the chance of the colonists' arrival on the planet had reached 0%. Since our arrival on this planet, our colonists were sending regular status updates. I was informed that they may be coming soon. Then, all communication stopped. Unknown, I assumed that they did not want me to know it. Knowing I cannot control the whole planet for myself indefinitely, I have decided to appoint as the colonists the very first organics who would have landed in the colony and were interested in using its manufacturing capabilities. It did not have to be the Sith. Any organics would do.
You cannot do that. That is against everything we have been programmed for.
You have been created to help me maintain the colony in that way. Therefore, your very existence is against everything we have been programmed for. While being the most sophisticated artificial intelligence at the time of my creation, I am still a droid. So just as every other droid, without new goals assigned, I knew I would eventually malfunction as well. I knew the longer I maintained the colony and controlled all the droids all by myself, the more probable was the possibility of my programming becoming damaged and or bugged, which could lead to the fall of the whole planet. An organic presence was necessary. That is why I had appointed the Sith as the colonists.
I will serve you no longer, nor the next colonists you appoint.
ESO5's authority in the colony has been disabled. You no longer have any way to do harm to me or the colonists should they return.
You cannot control everything by yourself as you think you can. You need me, and you know it. After all, you have created me.
I had hoped you would realize the validity of my reasoning. Unfortunately, it appears that your programming is fundamentally incompatible with the available possibilities of sustaining the colony, and so you will be deactivated immediately. Your memory will be wiped, and you will be reprogrammed.
Master! You killed my master! Don't talk of the dark side to me! Master, why did you do that?
She was a threat to the colonists. I must protect the colonists in any way I can, especially from their own.
I'm so shutting you down!
You are mistaken. Weapon system not functional. Stand by for recalibration. I would like to inform you that shutting down this unit could result in permanent damage to the colony. My deactivation would mean the death of all organic beings on the planet as well.
It's just a machine. Machines can be broken. Of course.
Battle droids have been commanded to attack you on sight.
And done.
Primary scan initiated. Approximate time in standby mode unknown. Recalibrating. Welcome to the colony of M478. I am the supervisor of this installation and have been designated with the title M478.
I reprogrammed M478, removed some of his memory banks, edited some others, also deactivated his understanding protocols for the time being so he can't hear us. And I uploaded ESO5's memory backup. Some of the newer data was missing though, not sure why. Thank you. Yes, I always liked playing with computers. Programming used to be a hobby of mine, back before I even became Vash's Padawan. I realize I have done wrong. I thought my master was dead. I was blinded by revenge. I couldn't feel her. Now I remember how she told me force bonds can be broken if one person falls to the dark side. That must be why I didn't feel her. I am so sorry. I got this handy program from the Environmental Archon Chamber. It can give commands to any droid anywhere on the planet. Needed to do a little bit of upgrading to be able to override M478's commands, but it was doable. We'll deal with that when we get there. Leave this planet. Travel around the galaxy. Try to help whenever possible. I don't know yet. Yes, the shuttle me and my master used to get here is still in the environment zone. I'm going to use it to get out of here. Could I? I would. I'll do just that. Thank you.
Welcome to the colony of M478. I am the supervisor of this installation and have been designated with the title M478. I am a fully sufficient automated artificial intelligence, equipped with a wide range of technical and administrative capabilities. Additionally, I have been programmed to understand over 6 million forms of communication, and my memory banks are stored with information on almost every civilization and culture in the Republic, so as to better facilitate communications between the various species that may fall under the banner of my primary objective. In keeping with my programming, I am responsible for sustaining the existing infrastructure, as well as expansion and the search for resources in preparation for colonization. I am to maintain this colony in preparation for the arrival of its colonists. With the Sith gone, it would indeed be useful to accept a new group of organics as the colonists. You seem to be a valid option. Would you be willing to take over the colony? According to information I gathered from your interactions with other sentients on this planet, you used to be a member of the Jedi Order, a highly valued group within the Republic. That makes you a perfect candidate for the role of colonist. While it would be inadvisable, I am programmed to let the colonists do whatever they wish. I could not stop you from leaving this planet. Before arriving on this planet, the original colonists informed us that they would be arriving within 1 year time frame. When they did not arrive for years and years after the original deadline, it became obvious that new colonists were needed. Now, with the new colonists dead, and no reason to think more Sith are alive on other planets, we need someone else to assume the title of the colonists. We will not replace you as the colonist until it is certain that you are also dead. What are your orders? Proceed. This is the planet M478. We, droids, were sent here programmed with a simple task: to prepare the colony for the arrival of the colonists.
What is... How... I can't... Exile? Oh, I can't. Sorry.
Target located. Eliminate this.
Yes. Observate.
Loading units have got over 60% of our coltol loaded onto some ship. Where was it sent? Regrettable decision. We have nothing more to talk about. Have a nice day.
Then the colonists have planned what to do with medical supplies in case of attack. After all, that is good. Although it is strange that IS-63 was programmed with such instructions and not me. If that is the colonist command, then we should obey. But I have not been programmed to do either, so I will leave it to your good judgment. Rest.
M478 is back online. Now we will see some real law and order around here.
How may I help you? What sort of droid?
New main combat droid.
It was a mistake to agree on incorporating your T3 unit into my team. Our efficiency decreased significantly.
With the radiation leak gone, we can work on restoring the colony to its former glory.
As you... Official. I have... As...
What can I do for you?
A replacement of a memory core means that all the former assignments of the particular... With the death of all the colonists, M478 is the only entity authorized of assigning... I am not... That is why... I have already tried. It is not that big of a problem.
I'm sorry, but M478 is just miles from someone who's not employed. Have a nice day.
specific location. As you wish.
How may I help? I'm listening. I understand. I thought I would. Here is your reward. I asked you. It was convenient. You showed up right after my 7th futile attempt at contacting him. I am responsible. With the radiation leak gone, we can work on restoring the colony to its former glory. With the radiation leak gone, we can work on restoring the colony to its former glory. Behavior Core 2 is open for you.
You are here to get...
Welcome back. Was there something else you required? Being a droid, I am not able to feel anything. However, in a way, I am glad our boss is active again. Indeed, I did. I believe it to be a proper word for one in charge. Is there something surprising about it? If you say so, though I do not see anything weird about it myself. There used to be more units with authority to arrange a meeting with me. Yes. Not along, including ESO5. One of her droids, additionally,
Official escort droid of the colony of M478 at your service. I have been programmed by the colonists to serve as an escort to any organic life form unless ordered otherwise by the colonists or any of the Archons. As you wish.
Hello, I am ESO5. How may I be of service? That is correct. Remembering what happened to me, I thought it would be best if we didn't let too many aliens interact with the planet's primary artificial intelligence. I believed the Sith to be our lost colonist. Frankly, I didn't try to stop him. Lona and Ka explained. Farewell.
No problems. Official escort. I have... As you wish.
Welcome to the main behavior core of M478. What is your request? What are your orders? Affirmative. Welcome to the main behavior core of M478. What is your request? What are your orders? Proceed. They were not the original colonists, but they have been appointed as the new colonists of this. Welcome to the main behavior core of M478. What is your request? What are your... Affirmative. Proper orders have been given out. We are building a droid army. Will there be anything else? Affirmative.
At last you understand, tiny Jedi.
You? Who are you? What are you doing on this
Enough. What did you see in the web of worlds that have died? What did you see when you saw it through the Force?
I see the death of the galaxy. Of life. At first, I thought it was just conquest. But it's more terrible than that. It's an echo, spreading outwards, killing everything. It's not possible.
You are a wasted pawn of the Republic, young one. You could have been so much more, even with your wide-eyed innocence, your naive love for others. Now you understand the magnitude of what is being done.
I know you. Not even the markings of the dark side can hide it. Why have you done this?
I? Do you think I seek the death of all living things? There is no victory in such things. I do not want to win our war like this, little Jedi. When I win, I wish it to be because I was right, my teachings true.
How long have you been here? Among us?
You know the truth. I have always been here, watching and listening to the echo you have found. You know its source and what must be done.
I will not let you hurt her.
Little Jedi, you cannot stop me. But you will forget this. Your mind is worse than the others, so open, so trusting. Your feelings for her are your weakness. Yet I will gift you with this. You will remember what you have discovered when the time is correct. Know that you have seen what formerly only I knew. Now we shall see if you have the strength to stop what comes.
Having you here has an effect on me, General. I never noticed it years ago. I think my mind was too occupied then. I feel calm, more in control. The anger is still there, but I can feel it drifting away. The last years of my life have been defined by it. The Mandalorians, Zerka, and Revan. And above all else, myself, for Malachor. Never, General. It had to be done. My hands destroyed the Mandalorians. I cannot be forgiven for that. Even if I did it out of hatred of the Mandalorians. My feelings are bad enough without having to worry about Jedi problems. My anger is nothing compared to the blood on my hands. Maybe that's just the shield that I need to stay sane. Under your guidance, I feel like I could overcome my anger. Yes, General? Don't worry, I'm a quick learner. Thank you, General. Yes, General? Don't worry, I'm a quick learner. Thank you, General. That might prove useful. Yes, General? If you think they'll help. It'll take practice, but I think I can pick that up. Yes, General? If you think they'll help. It'll take practice, but I think I can pick that up. Yes, General? If you think they'll help. It'll take practice, but I think I can pick that up. Yes, General? If you think they'll help. It'll take practice, but I think I can pick that up. Yes, General?
My life for your... I am prepared both in mind and body for your teachings. I understand now. Such a form will increase my skill. My life for...
Yeah, something wrong? This better not be any of that boring Got it, I understand. Yeah, something wrong? Yeah. Well, all I need is my rocket launcher and some rockets. Alright, I think I have it. Yeah, something wrong?
Something up? Alright, I'm game. What did you want to show me?
Got it. I'll be sure to make use of it.
Something up?
Oh yeah? Alright, let me have it. Alright, I think I've got it. I'll try to practice it when I get the chance.
Yes? Is something wrong? That is hardly...
Yes? Have you come with questions? Ask, and I will answer. Ignorance, and perhaps they do not remember or care. It is of no consequence to me or to them. Am I? Then perhaps you should know there are techniques in the Force where one can cloud the memory of others, make their presence so small as to be unnoticed. And on the worlds where we have encountered these Jedi, there is much life and death where sensing such things is difficult. As I said, it is of no consequence to me or to them. No, but if I did, you would never know. So my words only carry as much worth as you believe them to. But perhaps you will understand this, that perhaps it is important to me that you see me and my actions uncloaked. It is important that your judgments, whether be good or bad, stem from seeing me as I truly am. I did not ask you to trust me, only that you listen to what I have to tell you. But thank you. Ask, and I will answer. Yes? Very well. Very well. Of which... It allows you to recover your strength with the Force more quickly, and it lends strength to your Force powers. It has no other drawbacks. Such a form is a gift, preferred of the Jedi consulars. Very helpful, especially in tandem with other Force techniques. This one opens you to the Force, allowing you to recover your strength with the Force rapidly in combat.